Hi everyone, this is Ben with TeensandTech.com, and I'm bringing you the fourth and final part in our series called Privacy Settings for Social Media. And today we're going to talk about Twitter and the privacy settings for Twitter and what that looks like and how you can set up a really private profile if your teens are using Twitter. I don't see a huge use of Twitter amongst teens, but some of them do use it. It is more for adults a little bit, but I do see a lot of them actually using it. So let's jump right into it. If you look at the screen there, you'll see the Twitter homepage, and I'm going to go ahead and log in here. And once we log in, it's going to bring you to the Twitter feed, which shows me everybody I'm following. So you'll see a couple different things on there. It shows you my profile on the left over here, suggestions on who to follow. But this is the home page essentially for Twitter. Now, to get to the privacy settings and set up a way that I can make my profile a little bit more private, all you have to do is click on the gear on the top right, click on settings, and it brings you into the home page for the settings piece. Now there's a couple different things on here that you can look at, but what we want to take a look at primarily is the security and privacy. So if you click on that on the left, the second one down, it's going to bring you to the most important security settings and privacy settings inside of Twitter. So the first one there, we'll get right into it, says security. Login verification, you don't need that. That's something that keeps it really protected. I see a lot of companies using that or celebrities and stuff like that, but you don't need it necessarily. It makes it a lot harder to log in from different computers and stuff like that. I find it to be more of a headache using it personally. I'm using Twitter personally. So don't worry about that. The thing we want to focus on is privacy. And there's a couple things you can do to make your profile and your tweets very private. The first one is tweet privacy, protect my tweets. If you click on that, what it's going to do is you're only going to be able to share tweets, and your teens are only going to be able to share tweets with people that they choose to follow. Or, excuse me, they choose to follow them. So every time somebody says, you know, I want to follow this person, if your tweets are protected, that means the person who the person who wants to get followed needs to approve that person to follow them. Similar to the Instagram privacy settings as well. You have to approve everybody who follows you. And this is a good setting to have for teens so that anybody who wants to follow them, they have to approve. And just a side comment, just like I recommend with any other social network, if your teen's going to use Twitter, I recommend you getting one too and following them so you can see the content they're sharing. Now, locations, I don't have the location checked. Make sure that is unchecked. You don't want that checked because it adds a location to all the tweets, and you don't want that. So make sure that's unchecked. Discoverability, let others find me by my email address. You can uncheck that. And again, that makes it very difficult for somebody to find your teen, just their profile, and follow them. But again, if you have the tweet privacy set up, then your teen has to approve everyone who wants to follow them. Personalization, tailor Twitter based on my recent website visits. That's just a preference. You can set that up. Same with promoted content, tailor ads. Those two aren't necessarily privacy settings. Those are things just to create a better user experience. So you can take a look at that and decide if you want to use that. The things that you really want to focus on are these three things in privacy: discoverability, tweet location, and tweet privacy. And those are the primary things that can really set up a good private Twitter profile so that only people that your teen approves or you approve will be following your teen. Thank you so much for watching. If that was helpful, go ahead and like it below and subscribe for more updates. Again, this is the last part in our series, Privacy Settings for Social Media, Part 4, talking about Twitter. Again, my name is Ben with TeensandTech.com. Thanks.